No spitting.
All right. Ready?
I forgot what we're doing. Oh yeah. So, hi, I'm Patricia Kramer, and I'm from the World School of Massage and Holistic Healing Arts in the San Francisco Bay Area. And this is part of a series of short little vignettes, videos, that have to do with our fluid body mechanics. And next we're going to be just doing a little bit here to show you how you literally can apply the fluid body mechanics or the fluid body model even when you're lying down. So I've asked Yara here, our model, to demonstrate a way that's to lie down that's not fluid by having her turn her left leg out toward me, out this way. So if you see, her whole leg is rotated off here, facing out. Her knees facing me, her hip is rotated this direction as well, and her toes are going off in many directions off over this way. So Yara, if you just gently rotate your hip, realigning your legs so that the feet are straight up and down, and maybe even let your toes come a little bit more, your little toes toward your nose. Just bring your little, yes. So this is the way that one would lay down in a way that's literally more asymmetric, so that there's flow from each joint down to the smallest ones in your feet. People who lie down or sleep with their leg turned out, may I put it back? People who sleep with a leg even turned out like this or like this, might wake up in the morning feeling like they've just been pretty ragged out, like their back might be hurting, or even their head or neck might be hurting because they've been literally twisting their energy, and it's having to work harder, and it doesn't flow as well as when you're lying down with your joints lined up as best as possible with the toes pretty much straight up toward the ceiling. Nice. So there's not a whole lot to it when you're laying on your back, except that you lie flat, typically with your hands at your sides, or with your hands gently onto the hip sockets like this. So this allows the elbow, if you can see, allows your elbow to flow energy through this joint, rather than, some people like to sleep with their hands on their heart, but well, notice what that does is it jams up the elbow and jams up energy in here, so that people end up not only with a sore neck, shoulder, and arm, maybe a wrist that starts to jam up, but also there are also these reflexes in the segments out here in the arms affect the organs, the liver and gallbladder on this right side, and the stomach, spleen, and pancreas on the left side. So if you really want those organs to flow better, you want to keep this area as loose as you can when you lie down. Okay? So just let it relax that way. So you can prop your hands on your hip sockets, or let it just hang like that. And then, you know, anything in a range that keeps it loose in here. Where do you start feeling it tighten up? About right there, huh? Yeah. So that here's where it tightens up, so then she would know not to go that far. So somewhere in this range here. You feel how soft that feels? Yeah. Okay, good. So the same thing with your legs. And if you catch yourself rolling your leg out, it's not so much that it's wrong to do it this way, but you might notice, well, what just happened? Or what did I just say to myself? Or what did I just think that had me want to just disconnect from my lower part of my body? You know, a lot of people lie down or sleep or take their naps like this, where their energy is literally cut off from here down, because now the hip sockets are jamming. So the very energy that they need for grounding is just out the window. So then they wonder why they wake up not feeling so great, or disconnected or frazzled, or that sort of energy. Okay, good. Yeah. So you've learned this one quite well. Okay. So that's about what it, you know, as simple as it is. It's a very simple technique. You just lay with your feet, your toes more toward the ceiling, and your legs lined up from the hip socket down. Okay, and your hands aligned so that your elbows are loose rather than tight. Okay. Also, well, there is one more thing I noticed too. Some people like to sleep with their head or their chin up in the air, and that cuts off the nerves here in the back of the head. So it's really important to have your head such when you're lying down that it just is kind of like liquid, kind of floating like that. Okay. So that's the fluid body model, or the fluid body mechanics in the laying down position. So thanks for learning the fluid body mechanics. It's been fun showing you how to stand and how to sit and how to lay down in the fluid body way. So I hope that you feel better and stay fluid and more flexible and live longer, and write me letters and tell me how great it felt. You can find out more about this again in the fluid body CD that we have. There's also the writing about it in the Vibrational Healing Massage Therapy Level 1 manual. And you can also find out about it on the Vibrational Healing Massage Therapy Vibrational Level 1 CD, DVD. So, You can get those things at the World School of Massage or on our website at worldschoolofmassage.com. Thanks.
That was great.